The French constitution gives no specific guide on what should happen on the day. It's called investiture rather than inauguration. Over the years, though, as power has changed hands, certain traditions have developed. There is no swearing of an oath of office like in the United States. The real moment when power is transferred comes when the outgoing president hands over the nuclear codes to his successor. And that happens in private.
What differs is that in France the ceremony takes place at the Élysée Palace, under the splendor of the Republic, whereas in the United States it's the people's jubilation with a great show that is organized.
Emmanuel Macron is no stranger to the Élysée Palace, having served as an economy minister for 2 years in a socialist government. When he resigned to begin his bid to transform French politics last year, President Hollande called it an act of betrayal. Before his inauguration, Macron might have had time to reflect on the personal advice given to him by the former British Prime Minister Tony Blair in an article written in the Le Monde newspaper. Pick your battles carefully and fight them early. The real power in France has always been wielded on the streets. Macron's pledge to reform labour laws to tackle stubbornly high unemployment is expected to bring the union workers out again in a direct confrontation. Macron may have won an overwhelming victory against the National Front, but many say he didn't win an overwhelming mandate from the country.
In the second round of the election, people voted for him in order to out Marine Le Pen, not for his program. We didn't really understand his program anyways.
France is still in a state of emergency. Security will be strengthened as Paris prepares to welcome its youngest ever president. Macron has yet to name his choice as Prime Minister. His initial list of MPs for the parliamentary elections in June included a retired female bullfighter and an award-winning mathematician. 3 out of 4 members of the public polled reacted positively, the first step on a long journey. David Chater, Al Jazeera, Paris.